Got to get this hockey closed tonight. Have to. They threatened to write me up today if I didn't get it closed. Honest to God. Look at that. That's all it took. Corey, if I could just replicate that 6 more times. Oh, you bought PYT 2, so 7 more times in PYT 1. Are you too good for PYT 1, Corey? Brody, the young man. We got to get that handle changed. Brody's got 3 kids of his own already. All right. Can't blame a guy for trying. Let's ping random number 1. MBB 1788. Ping. If you missed the news today, furnace repair to the tune of $2,400. I mean, I don't have to pay it. My wife's got to pay it. It'll be no interest for 12 months. She can figure it out. It's not my problem. Yeah, she's got a month or a year to figure it out. Yeah, Mike, about 1 a.m, you just message him, hey, are you up? I got one night that just said, want a spoon. What's up, Dane? Kind of winging it a little bit today. I don't have a ton of wax left. Focus on getting Brandon closed today because he had to do the noon thing with his travel schedule and being sick and everything else. And then had contractors here today and running errands. And next thing you know, it's 4 freaking o'clock. Yeah, I forget the artist's name, but it's actually signed down here. He signed it himself, and it was gifted to me by the group. So I cannot for the life of me remember his name. If Kristen's here, she knows it. There's Thompson. Thank God, Steve. I've never been so glad to see you. So what's that take allure number 1 down to? 6 teams, I hope? We got to get that hockey. I'm not breaking tomorrow. The furnace work is 4 to 6 hours. And Furtman's on tomorrow night. I've got Furtman stuff loaded up too. And then I've got Comets tomorrow night, so I cannot break tomorrow. This is it. So we can sling some singles, auctions, giveaways, whatever. In a perfect storm, we'll run 3 rounds of this Breaker Delight Chrome update and rip both hockey PYTs in a perfect scenario. And then I told the guys last night, make offers on this singles. If you've already got your stack closed and your shipping's paid for, throw a single in there. I'll take a couple bucks off. I do not care. Let's just get them out of here. All right, 5 left in Allure 1. If you guys want 10% off, go for it. Thanks, Ben. 10% off in Allure 1. Allure 2 should be right behind it. But yeah, your stack's closed. If you see anything in the singles there, take a couple bucks off. I don't want them. So there's a mantle auto in there. There's a 68 mantle that's a 6. There's some other cool stuff. Guys were getting some deals last night. It's stuff from the show. Mitch went through and repriced and recomped a bunch of stuff for me. And I just want it out of here. I'm not on tilt or anything. I just decided, hey, like the Yankee stuff, it's just because I've got dupes of it or a nicer grade or whatever. I just decided I wanted some of it gone. Thank you, Art. Yeah, 10% off. What's up, Doug? Cannot get a blank worksheet to load in Excel, and it's bugging the shit out of me. So I'm hoping to run 3 rounds. That's my last half case of Breaker Delight Bowman Draft. You're getting that dirt cheap. If you math out those 2 boxes, that comes to $900. There's no way you're getting those 2 boxes for $900. That's not even counting fees and taxes and all the other crap. But yeah, that's dirt cheap for that. And that's 4 autos. Dirt cheap for that Breaker's Delight right now. But I just want to be done and be done for the week. Like I said, I cannot break tomorrow. So if you guys close 3 rounds of that, I'll come up with some kind of giveaway for you. I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to do one anyway. But make offers on any of the singles. Take a couple bucks off. I mean, there's literally everything there. Cheap stuff, nice stuff. I cannot get a blank Excel document. Why the hell is it doing that? There it is. Finally. All right, let me pull. We'll do at least one giveaway, and we'll do that for you. You guys have been pretty good to us this week. Like I said, Furtman tomorrow night at 7 is Nodak Rips Logan. And then at 8 it'll be Furtman. I've got his 3 or 4 breaks loaded up. One of them's only got 10 left. One's got 11 left. He'll be on at 8. And Saturday, I think it's just Eloy at 8 o'clock. Nobody else is on. It's EOM Mark's 50th birthday, if I read the message correctly. And then Sunday at 6, it'll be Soccer Sunday. Leaf has his 25-26 Topps UCC flagship full case break up. I've got it here somewhere. I think it's the first 25-26 product. Topps UEFA club competitions. It's a full case. We got a good price on it. That's Fanatics direct pricing. Where'd it go here? That can rip Sunday. He's got 17 teams left, or clubs, if you prefer. And then I think Sunday night, Brandon should be back. My God, Excel is not being kind to me tonight. All right. Give me a second to build this out. You guys close out when I'll do a third round. Like I said, it's a really good price. That's me basically wanting to clean it up and move on. So the next offering of Bowman Draft, if we want it, the Breakers Delight has gone up $220 a box if we want to get more. So whatever Furtman's got posted, whatever Brandon's got posted, eat it up. Eat it up. That is like a 50% increase. Math might not be fully accurate, but it's a bundle. Then whatever we got to do to get your stacks closed, so I can ship my little face off. Remember, there's no money. There's no money. There's also no money. There's no mail Monday for the holiday, so we get an extra day to ship. All right, let's get this going here. Close this. Yeah, grab it, Alex, if you want it. I told somebody last night, Alex, if you want it, what do I got it priced at? I'll take a couple bucks off of it for you, Alex. Those 86s are tough. All right, here we go. Let's run this random. KVXJOH. Be ready to look at the screen here in a minute. Dane, did you have 3 spots in this? Does that sound right? Okay. Yeah, 4 autos for 30 bones. Our Series 1, 2026 Series 1 flagship allocation, I ordered that today too, so we'll have that. OCU FLL. So I guess we're staying in business. We got 26 Top Series 1 coming. They'll keep us on board for a little longer. All right, here comes the list. Huh, I don't know why. Welcome back, Robert Birmingham. Robert's name glitched out the sheet for some reason. Yeah, Rice ain't going down. Might go up after the Niners get more attention for winning the Super Bowl. All right, trades are open. Welcome back, Phil. Welcome back, Mr. Birmingham. This is MBB 1788. I'll get you a post-it note. Delight update number 1. My wife got a delightful update today when I called her and said, "Hey, $2,400." Farb, you have White Sox. Anybody else? Yep. White Sox, Yankees. Jimmy's giving up the Yankees. Well, because I don't know why, actually. Maybe he's trying to hook up Farb. White Sox, Yankees. What's up, Sean? You guys see the big hit Duffy had yesterday? Hang on, let me get some of my Barry Bonds elbow pads down here. Can't be hurting my elbows. All right, Pinkston, easy enough. Matt, you have the Reds. Couldn't be easier. Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds, Matt. Matt Pinkston. Anybody else miss the list? Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss, I can't resist. Come on, Duffy. Not you, Duffy. Here's the list again, guys. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the $30 that you spent. I mean, we had the ticker for a full 7 hours, and now it's gone again. You're fine. Grab a hockey team if you want to make me feel better. You heard Palm Beach. He said that Rice is a good deal. I consider him an expert in the field. You should probably take it. I've got 2 more, so I'm not going to miss it. He was fortunate enough to not practice next to power lines. All right, 9 left in round 2 of this. If you buy the right single and your stack's not closed, I will close your stack too. If you buy the magic single and have an open stack, I will close it. I gotta watch it. Somebody tried to hack that once, and it turned into a deal. Hi, Bill. Anybody not know their team? We have any trades still out there in the wind? What's up, Kevin Benson? I need to see the Kurt Rambis collection. I mean, he can only have so many cards. What's in that? Goggles? Anything else? Same thing I told the guys yesterday. You see a card you like, you make an offer. If you're close, it's yours. If I like you, you get brownie points for it. If you got a nice history with us, you get brownie points for it. If I don't like the deal, I will counter. All right, let's go ahead and rip. I had a couple trays over here. Did I not bring them? Oh, I did. Here they are. Here's Jay. We're going to start off with some orange, guys. Nick Enright to 25, Guardians. That is for Sean Duffy. Yeah, so before the guy left, he did a carbon monoxide test, and we're 0 on everything. But to cover their asses, he had to turn the furnace off before he left. And then I immediately turned it back on. So there's no carbon monoxide. I did tell my wife that only I had to go stay in a hotel tonight by myself to limit the exposure. Yeah, something behind the furnace is cracked. Like behind the furnace. He showed me a picture of it. And then there is a switch that's broken, a limit switch. I mean, the house is only 8 years old. Yes. The house is only 8 years old, but I've come to the realization that people, these home builders now, everything, back when we were younger, remember shit would last 20 years. Now it's lasting like 8 to 10 years. Appliances and everything. Nothing's lasting 20 years anymore. I think like my last water heater went like 25 years. It ain't happening. Yes, heat exchange something. Yeah, so the risk was that it was going to pull the bad air in. There's a Vlad Jr. Magnum. Yeah, oh, I agree. James Wood, Cam Smith. Colton Gordon, 150. Gordon Street. I once knew a girl who lived on Gordon Street. This is for Chad, Angriest Chad. Like I said, it's no interest for 12 months. My wife's got a month or 12 months to figure it out. Really, it's her problem. I don't even know how much money we have. Ben Rice, image variation. That's for the Farb. That's for Farbicon. I've never seen that card before. That is cool. And now we have to hit something for Jimmy, don't call me Glenn Powell. I think he's a Braves guy. All right, let's see some D, some Breakers D. 8 left in round 2. Where's my hockey at? Anybody send a hockey offer yet? Hockey guys, we're going to get to the point where I stop doing the pre-orders. We're down to 4 in round 1. I have concerns. 10% off to close PYT 1. Nolan Sailors. How about a Ty Harvey to 10 for the Fathers? That is for Joe Gino. Welcome back, Joe Gino. I talked to Joe Gino a couple days ago. Joe Genovese. Goat jerseys. Ty Harvey. There he is. A.J. Russell to 150, Rangers, for Mike Harker. Joe, did you bring any jerseys with you? Nolan Sailors, Royals. That's for Phil Kmeyer. Filthy. Ooh, that's my stomach. Jack Gurovich, Cardinals. That's for Zach Halley. Zach Halley Berry. Andrew Salas, Marlins. C.J. Gray to 75. That's for Heiser. I think the Heats and the Breakers stuff. I really do. Nate Snead to 250. That's for Heiser. Mason Neville, 150 Reds. Matthew Pinkston. Pinkston. It's like Redston, but not quite. Matt Barr, not kicking legend. Giants, right? Matt Barr with an H. Isn't he the ass that kicked 5 field goals when the Giants beat the Niners in the 90 NFC Championship? Ass clowns. You kick 5 field goals, you shouldn't win shit. You can't score a touchdown. 15-13, if I remember right. Yeah. They knocked Montana out. I hope all of them burn in hell. Yeah, I threw stuff that day. Probably tough to imagine. I threw stuff. All right, let's run round 2. This is 1789. I mean, I was just a kid. I mean, I was pissed. Montana was down. And then Young came in, handed off to Roger Craig, and the two of them fumbled right away. I was pissed. Rough day at school. My buddies were bigger jerks than some of you guys. It was rough. Here's a lure, 4 left. Again, 10% off to close it. Watch this. Let you guys watch this. So a little fact about me, I don't hold my pens and markers right. I never learned how to hold my shit right. It's rough. It's really rough. Yeah, if you're ever with me in person, watch me. I don't know how to hold the stuff right. No, it was the Niners. It was Niners and Giants. Yeah, what are you talking about the Eagles for? Yeah, they smoked Montana bad. Yeah, he missed. Was that when he missed all of the next year, and then came back with the Chiefs? Yeah, I think that was it. Can we not? You guys are asses. We're really going to do that? Anyway, so mean. Yeah, I followed the Chiefs for those 2 years. I think it was 2 years Montana was there. I followed them. What was that guy's name? J.J. Burden, Willie Davis, and then I think the Chiefs in Montana beat Steve Young and the Niners regular season the one year. Yeah, yeah. They're doing the same study like with the Niners and that electrical substation. They're studying how close all the bars are to Arrowhead. Andy Reid's kid is my Uber driver. All right, so can we fill a third round of this? I feel like we can. And then that'll clean me out of this stuff. Yes? We're doing pretty fair on attendance. I mean, we got nothing else to do. I actually have to clear that utility room area out so he can get to the work a little easier. I mean, there's nothing, it's just supplies in there, card supplies, but I want to try to be decent and get some of that stuff out of his way. Cranberry juice of all break nights. Oh, yeah, cleaning out. Yeah, yeah. Like a YouTube tutorial video. Be sure to follow and subscribe. He asked a lot of questions today about breaks and stuff. I had to tell the Dominguez story twice today, and I had to tell the flawless Mahomes and Brady dual auto story twice today. It's kind of cool. I need those sometimes, though, on the days where I'm like, man, maybe I should just go be a lunch lady. Because I forgot how cool some of those things are. Welcome, Daniel Jesse. Anybody know if Daniel's here? Art, I bet you can't tag Daniel Jesse. Let's see how good Art is. Art GPT. Look at that. Ben did it. People like Modelo for lunch. Wear like the lunch lady hairnet. I'm down. All right, here we go. Any offers in for hockey yet? I'm gonna hockey you so hard. What did Mark do? Pipe down Thompson, yeah. We needed Thompson tonight, so. HVYENO. Did you guys see Darnold is questionable now, or you think that's just a mind game they're playing? PTJWCA, here comes the list. The under is showing you the list 5 times. Yeah, this scares me, man. I mean, you'd never play again if you got hurt again. We should start our own poly market, like a Benny market thing, and just have the dumbest things to bet on. Benny market. How many Marlins hits? Who's going to Arby's today? Welcome, Daniel. Jesse. Daniel's got the M's. Could be a big night. Jimmy, you should buy a lottery ticket. MBB 1789. So I'm going to post round 3. It's weird because it's populating everything I put in the sold out tab and the my products tab, including the singles that Mitch posted too. I don't know what is going on with that. All right, guys, I can drop this one by $1 or I can add a prize for closing it. Let's see what you got in you. Let's see what you got inside you. You guys need to see the sheet again? All right, putting it on the stage now. Let's see what you got, and I'll do something for you, or to you. Rangers, look at this. Oh, Kurt Rambis is new guy, Daniel. Daniel, I cannot give you 84% off that spot. I apologize. Caleb, I can give you 10%, though. We do discounts for new guys, but not that high. Sorry. All right, so Rangers are gone. I thought we had Rangers people. I don't know what happened. So that takes hockey down to 3. Just in case you guys didn't see it. Yeah, $12 for an $80 spot. It's probably a little tough for me to do. Unless he meant $12 off. And he did it backwards. I wouldn't offer that for your Kurt Rambis collection. All right. No trades, guys? Nothing? Or did the chat break? Art says no. We got a blue moose. No trades at all. Look at that. The threat of me doing something to you guys has your head spinning. I mean, haven't I done enough when it comes down to it? It would explain a lot. Here in my cards, I feel safe from the world. I can rip all the packs. It's the only way to live in cards. Furtman tomorrow at 8 o'clock. He's got one of them down to 10 left. Get your Bowman draft before it's ungodly high. These prices, man. Some of the, even for me, where I mean, I have to buy it for the business. Some stuff I'm just like, no. Gilded's out there floating around. Stick around though. We'll throw some singles around here in a little bit too. We'll have some fun. I got a couple hours. If we close hockey though, I got to rip hockey. I got to get that stuff done because I'm not breaking tomorrow. Now, if his work is pretty quiet and I'm just kind of whatever, I may jump on, but I don't. Let's get Furtman stuff closed and see where we're at. You guys can rip some Pokemon with no deck. Yeah, put your offers in. I don't know what teams are left, but so no trades at all. Nobody even put a potential trade out there. I'll show you again what you have. Maybe you're satisfied. Sometimes that happens. Steve wants the M's. The new guy's got the M's. It's Kurt Rambis. I don't know. Daniel, are you here? He says no. All right. Let's go. Justin Robalski to 250 Dodgers. That's Eric Martin. Martin. You don't want a pitcher, Jay. You want a belly itcher. Cal Raleigh. I retired the joke. We'll come up with something new next season. Drake Baldwin. Skeens. Pete Crow Armstrong. I wonder if there's a way they could make more noise up there. Home field advantage. Sister Christian Campbell, Red Sox, Jeff Grandmason. He is the luckiest son of a gun in this frickin' group. Jeff Grand Funk Railroad. Yeah, I don't know. I have not seen Jeff in here. Somebody want to tag him? Jeff4217. Which I think is David Ortiz's weight. There's Greggy boy. Thanks, Art. Art GPT. Art, you need to just change it. Art GPT. Art will do anything you ask him to. James Wood. Rooker. All right, watch for Jeff to show up. My God, man, he hits everything. Matt Svanson to 25. Cardinals, Craig Dyer Straits. Svanson. 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 Oh yeah, he's in Cleveland. Are you actually in Cleveland, Art? Hell, just throw it in a dumpster. Leave it in a cardboard box. They're never going to figure it out. Hell, leave it out next to the side of a building downtown. They're just going to assume it's a homeless guy asleep. Just lay a newspaper over it. It'll be 2 weeks before anybody touches it. Cam Millar, nobody cares. Connor Griffin. Easton Carmichael, 150. P-rates. That is for Corey Hankel. He's hanging out over at Hankel Fieldhouse right now. 18 left in round 2. 3 even. Round 3 even. Looky. That's for Neil Goffinet. Or if you're French, Goffinier. Neil before Zod. Dax Kilby. I'm telling you, Breaker's Delight, man. Jordan Yost, 150. Tigers for Harker. I'd burn up any Delight stuff Brandon or Furtman throws out there. I looked. Brandon didn't have any new Bowman draft breaks put up. I was going to load his stuff up too. Oh, no kidding. Art, if you ran for mayor there, you'd have my vote. No, it's for Neil Goffinet. Tommy, Tinker, Taylor, Soldier, Spy, Troy, Toy, D-backs. That's for Adam Furtman. What was that weird Astros card? That is the inaction card. It's supposed to be like a toy. Last year it had like a die cut out hook, like when they hook it on the pegs on the shelf. This year they said no pegging and they took it off. Those things were brutal because every one of them that came out of the pack looked like crap. So they did away with it. Carlos LaGrange to 250. Kyson Witherspoon to 125. Red Sox. Yeah, I hate die cuts too. $16 left if you want to do one more. $16. I'm down. See if we got any offers on hockey. I need 3 hockey offers. 3. All right, I dropped it to 28. You better pounce on that. Pounce. Colt, I love you. What's up, goat? Goat, I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? Think that I'm unsure of. Your crabs there is no cure for. The light update 3. Sounds good. Colt, sounds good. Update Chrome number 3. MBB 1990. Guys, remember when 1990 Tops came out? All right, I pinged it. That means we have to rip it. It's also 1790. What an idiot. Seriously, how am I not fired yet? Today, I wish it was potato canned so you couldn't make out what it says. Stop. And it's actually supposed to be... screw you guys. Delight Chrome number 3. You guys think I can just throw away Post-it notes because they grow on trees? Nobody yet, because it ain't filled. All right, what was I going to do? Top spot in the random on this. Actually, no, let's do something different. All right. Top spot in the random gets 3 packs. Do you get the Yankees? You know what? I got to make sure these didn't sell. All right, Dominguez is still there. Burger's still there. Why wouldn't it be? Fernandez and Vlad. Fernandez is there. Vlad's still there. Okay, I think we're good. So top spot in the random gets the 3 packs. Did somebody ask about the burger? Seriously. Where's he at? If you get the Yankees, you get the J-Dom. Rockies, you get the Fernandez. Blue Jays, you get the Vlad. So how much is your... Yeah, so just send me an offer for $5, Brennan. Just send me an offer. All right, let me find a different card. If you get the Brewers, you get the Gary Sheffield. The top spot in the random gets the packs. All right, let me put the hockey back up there. Manilano. Yeah, sorry, I would have did it. I already had something in for the Yankee spot. Sorry. I would have did it. You should have said something sooner, man. Can't read minds. Need 2 offers for the hockey. Where's Joe McGee? It's a good job for jumping Joe McGee. Joe, we're doing hockey offers to close PYT1. Just letting you know. It's a Joe kind of night. It's a Joe time of the night for making Joe. Flames and Canes. It's my favorite strip club wing joint. It's a retirement home. It's a strip club wing place retirement home. It's a lot of things. It's a strip mall. We're looking for, if you guys want to be part of investment level funding, we can talk about it. I mean, look how successful this is. Who wouldn't want to be a part of it? Yeah. Investors, possibly you. You come down here right now and you write Dale Brennan a check for $10,000. I'll shove one of those artificial hearing devices so far up your ass you'll actually hear your small intestine as it produces shit. Freaking best. Boats and O's. I got a celebrity in this. It's just Greg G. There's no last name. Who was that one comedian? It's Greg Giraldo. I think he's dead. Research and development. We put liquid paper on a bee and it died. That's what I was thinking of when I put those bricked cards in the freezer. Because I think tomorrow I'm going to take a hairdryer to some. I thought of that too. I'm going to put those cards in the freezer. All right. Jeff Grandmason's in this one. Prepare to be amazed. YMSXMX. QZQAPD. Be ready to look at the screen. Take a look at my screen. It's where your teams are at. Top spot in the random, Andrew Moore. What's up, Bullion Breaks? Doing like soup cubes? Like beef bouillon? All right, Andrew Moore wins the packs. Welcome. Andrew Moore gets the packs. Trades are open. Oh, no kidding. Nice. You know what that reminds me? All right, Brewers. Colt gets the Sheffield. Jays, Andrew Moore again. Richer getting richer. It gets the Vlad. The Fernandez goes to Anthony Morocco, Ant Beats. And the J-Dom goes to Eric Martin. I don't really want to give that to Eric, but we will. All right, congrats, gentlemen. Let me put Andrew Moore's name on these. I don't know where these came from, like a Temu order or something. I found some silver and gold. We can give these away. I was cleaning up the shelf here, and they were sitting here. I thought I'd show them to you guys. I forgot I had them. Mr. Bullion just reminded me. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. It still would have been cool to break like bullion cubes. What are you breaking, bullion? Like football, baseball? Everybody see the list again? Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Evansville a couple times for his charity thing. What's the place downtown that he always has it at? I've been to that Tropicana there too. Yeah. He had the one at Tropicana the one year. I was just sitting there waiting for it to start. I won $100, just waiting on his event to start. No trades, guys? Yeah, this last one I went to, I forget where it's at. It's like downtown. We had to park and go across the street, like an old ass building. I've been down there 2 times. It's weird. It's like every other year I cannot go. Yeah, I'm in Fort Wayne. I don't know if you ever come up north. Mystery. I get what you're trying to type. No trades, guys? Jay, you have the Angels. You have the Angels. Anybody else not see who their team was? We had a issue yesterday where a guy was in the bathroom for an hour and a half, so you got to watch out. Duffy. I do like you, Duffy. Duffy, I'm going to counter a little bit. I like you. I'm going to counter just a hair. That's tough because I'm a fan. I went in here looking for offers on hockey. So, yeah, mild counter, Duffy. I hate to sound off-putting. Oh, I have the sound off-putting my kid to bed. Mariners or Joe McGee? I'll show you guys the list again. Hang on. Sean, you've made it tough for me because I'm a fan. All right. Hang on, guys. So, guys, I have a Heritage High Number box up here I never want to see again. And I have that Gold Parallel 23 complete set. I could give you a cheap-ass break and rip the Heritage High Number box and give the complete set to the top spot in the random, or I'm not going to open the set live, but we could break up the set and give it to the people in the break, which would add a little bit of labor. What do you think? I'm talking like cheap. I'd have the labor of freaking sorting that set, but all right, here we go. So Joe McGee has the M, Steve. Thanks for joining, Bullion. Here's Jeff. Jeff, we tagged you. We hit a Christian Campbell home field advantage. Guys, we need to go to hockey after this. We've got 2 teams left. Yeah, I can show you if you want to see it, Jeff, or you can trust me. Campbell home field advantage out of, what was that out of, guys? Chrome update? Yeah. Yeah, PYT. No, not PYT. The mixer one. Random team one, yeah. All right, I'm just going to go. I don't see Joe back here. So did you hear my little pitch on the high number? Nobody caught any of that? Santana, that's smooth. Cade Stroud, 25, Orioles. That's for Jimmy Powell. So I have a box of Heritage High number, and I have that 23 Topps Gold Parallel set. We can do a cheap random break. Top spot gets the Gold Parallel set, and I'm not going to sit here and open it up live, but we can break up the set and sort the set into the break. Whatever team you get, you'll get that part of the 23 Gold Parallel set, the Gold Star set. I don't think that's an IV, is it? Ends in a bunch of zeros. No. Jack Dreyer to 250. No relation to Jack Washer. Dodgers, Kevin Benson. Ohtani. Bryce Teodojo, 199, Angels. That's for Jay. So remember Kramer's missing hit out of those Chrome Update personals? I did the claim. I filed the claim, and they're sending me a Ballesteros auto for Kramer. That's what they ended up giving me. Kim, they've already responded. You know who hasn't responded is Dick's Sporting Goods with my Prism Blaster case. Bunch of dicks. Caro. So it's not just a clever name. Are they looking for help at Dick's? So many ways I could go there. Hey, have I told you that story? My daughter needed a bunch of gear for flag football, and I was still divorced and single and scraping by, and we went to Walmart to look for sweats and stuff. So she would have been about, I don't know, 14 or something. No, it had to be longer than that. So she had to be about 12 maybe. And we're at Walmart, couldn't find anything, and real loud she goes, "Can we just go look at Dick's?" And everybody in that section, like 8 people, stopped and turned and stared at us. Yeah, that was probably 10 years ago. Yeah, because I wasn't moved in here yet. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. Did she just say that? Matthew Mira, Cardinals. For Jeff Grandmason. I called it. Jay, I got it. Josh Hammond, $4.99, Royals. Jeff Grandmason. This is sick. Jeff, you're going to get us thrown out. It's going to be like Rain Man. They caught you counting cards. JoJo Parker. Blue Jays, Andrew Moore. Andrew Dinty Moore. $28 break. Andrew, you ought to celebrate by buying a hockey spot. Andrew Dinty Moore. Made. Steele Hall, the 75 Reds. Jimmy Powell. Colin Yaman, Orioles. Jimmy Powell. Bodine, 125. Well, that worked out all right. Okay, so I need to pull Dominguez. Fernandez is gone. Vlad, Sheffield, and Dominguez. There's Vlad. Now, the question is, will they disappear from your listings too over there? You guys watch and see if you see them delete. Guys, I'm almost out of Labubus and I'm almost out of basketball binders. Been selling them on eBay, losing my butt, but we're burning them up. The Labubus are actually friends. I told him I'd sell his case for him and help him lose money. All right, we've closed the hockey. Hot damnity. Let's put the other one on there. Unbelievable. We have to get this other one. Where's it at? 12 left in the other one. I didn't even see what the offer was. All right, looks like Lannonho grabbed a soccer spot for Sunday. That is a full case of Topps UCC flagship 25-26 product. UEFA club comps. We're going to do the hockey. Do you want to slip in the high number I was telling you about, or you want to just save it for next week? Looks like a bunch of people left because they thought we were doing hockey next. All right, we'll move on to hockey. Jeff wants to do it. Can we do it? Do we have a second? I mean, we can wait. I don't care. All right, let's move on to hockey. We'll move on to the hockey. Yeah, that's an option. That's cool. Let me ping this. Let's do whatever it takes to get the other one closed, though. This just came out Wednesday, so yesterday. We had it up for a week. Lured PYT 1. Someone want to tag Aaron Strew for me? Because I pull his Sabres spot for building the PYT for me. Him and I have a offline deal. Look at that, Emart. Emart, I bet you can't go into general chat and tell them that hockey's ripping now. I got it. I was just looking for somebody to go into Discord. All right. There's Mike. I need to buy that siren. Yeah, this is weird. All the singles he listed are populated and sold out. Yeah, Allure's in there too under the sold out tab. You guys been to any hockey games this year? Let's do it. Let's do it, Steve. Let's do it. God, I wish I had something cool hockey-wise to give you as an incentive. Did you? Hey, Caleb, how do you go? I mean, do you have somebody that has tickets, or I would go to a Blackhawks game with you. I want to take my father-in-law. He's a big Blackhawks fan too. Actually, my wife wants to go too. Caleb, next time you're thinking about going, let me know. God, Excel is giving me freaking fits. Did I tell you guys I'm going back to Osceola to give away cards again at the Osceola Magic game? And they're giving me Magic and Lakers tickets for the next night. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going. I understand if you don't want to be seen with me in public, Caleb. All right, hang on. I gotta put Buffalo in here. Yeah, if you're always wondering why you never see Buffalo in there, it's because I hold them back because Aaron Strew builds the PYTs. He's built the PYTs for us forever. So I give him first crack at the Sabres. It's a small price to pay. And you know what? I have never, how long we've been doing this, I don't think I've ever had anybody question the pricing ever. Mark Klitsch. That's Brody's uncle. Hi, Mark. Oh, and shipping's included in this. So if you guys have an open stack like Mark, this will close it. So this will close it. So if you guys close PYT2, I'll give everybody that's got a spot, I'll give you a pack of MBB. I don't necessarily want to burn up 3. So if you've got multiple spots, you might only get 1 pack. I'll start there. But I'll try to give everybody that's got at least 1 spot 1 pack of MVP. I mean, I've got some of this saved for the Comets games, but I could part with a box or 2. You see what I'm saying? So if you have 3 teams, you might still only get 1 pack. I'll have to figure out how I want to regulate it. So if you guys can get PYT2 closed. Yeah, because I don't... To cover both breaks, I'd have to give up 3 boxes, and I don't want to... I think I paid about $50 a box for that. All right, let's rip. All right, remember these are each 9-box inner cases. But I'll guarantee everybody that's got at least 1 team, 1 pack. So if you got multiple teams, you might still only get 1 pack, is what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Or if you guys want, I'll take all 64 spots and we can draw, and the top spot gets the sealed hobby box if you wanted to. We can do it like that. There's Mark. Oh, welcome, Mark. Is he in this one? Yeah, there he is. Mark Marino, Capitals. Welcome, Mark. Say hi to Dan for us. Welcome. He's probably never heard that. Snowflake. Can't just throw that out there like that, Steve. You guys can do 10% off to close PYT2. 10% off. And I'll still do the MVP box. Like I said, those are about 50 each. And I just give those away to the kids. All right, there's the Leafs. That's Richard. Remember, shipping's included, so this will close your stack. That's a black rainbow. Hitting their groove. I'll have to figure out the rarity of some of these here as we go. Jack Finley, Lightning. Corey Odland. Red Rainbow Auto. Ovechkin. Monahan should be Red Rainbow. All right, I got to watch this a little bit here. I'll check the backs too. Thompson, flashy forwards. That's orange. Hitting the groove, didn't have a color. That's orange. McKinnon, blue. I'll have to figure out the rarities. Gauthier is a black. Allmark, yellow-green. Dostal, blue-purple. That's a red. McDavid, red, orange. I'm actually colorblind, so I'm kidding. Blue line to 35. Coco. Kraken for Eloy. 35. Guys, these look pretty freaking sweet. They look better than last year's or the year before. Kool-Aid orange slice. When Steve Thompson and I were hanging out at the National, I would give Steve those little Brock's orange slices, and he would put them in his mouth like they were mouth guards and suck on them. It would keep him calm. He'd get nervous and start bouncing around. He'd get the zoomies. Red, orange. He'd suck on the sugar. Adavainen, glitter bomb, $1.99 gold glitter bomb. Melanson, black rainbow. I've never seen a rainbow before, Brody. He says rainbow order like I sit here and draw rainbows all day. Brody, can you send me a picture of your tattoo so I can use it as a reference? Ian Moore. Is your uncle watching with you? Red Rainbow. Ovechkin. McKinnon. Just like I've got the rainbow memorized. It's actually a fictitious thing, too. It's hey, unicorns. Mitchkov. Black Rainbow. Nylander. In the end, there can be only one. Flashy forwards. Kent Johnson. The base stuff. Roger Biv. I was at the LCS today. One of the guys working there, we were joking about something, and out of nowhere he goes, "Do you ever watch Carol Burnett?" And I'm like, "How old are you, dude? Are you 80?" Just out of nowhere. Like, no. All right. So on the recap, I'm not going to give you the rainbows. I'm not going to show you these rainbows either. The flashies you're not going to need to see. The numbered stuff we'll show you. Orange slice. You've seen plenty of orange slices. I'll hold back the numbered stuff for you. I did not see a Demidov, no. I know, but it's not like we sit and watch Carol Burnett all day. So I was like, hey, did you watch Laugh-In? Did you watch the Smothers Brothers? Oh, yeah, I've seen some of those old videos, and even that old stuff. I mean, you sit there and laugh your ass off, especially when they're trying not to break there when they're live. But, I mean, just put it out there like it was just on yesterday. Did you see some kind of Demidov, Chris? That was the first box. Yeah. I worked with a guy that he was the opposite. He thought you were like 4. He'd be sitting there talking to me, be like, you remember Alvin and the Chipmunks? It's like, dude. And then there was another time he's like, you remember Johnny Carson? Like, how old do you think we are? Yeah, hang on. Let me see. Was it just base? Base rookie? I mean, I'll take care of all the rookies, too. Yep, I got it. Yeah, that'll get top loaded. Yeah. That's Brian. You want me to pull those? I mean, they'll get loaded. You tell me. Is Brian here? No, he says. Neckus, Red Rainbow. I mean, if it's like $100 card or something, I mean, I don't want to glaze over it. I don't know where Brian is, but yeah, I'll top load all the decent rookies and stuff. There's the Black Rainbow. Lysol, I'm kidding. Peralt, Black. There's a orange yellow Spectrum to $2.99. Nickerson, Canes. That's for Joe McGee. Yeah, I'll go back through when we're sorting and everything. Take care of all the rookies too. Orange Slice Holloway. There's a Demidov for you. Keep that out. Hellebuck, Spectrum, $3.99. Bedard. Skylar Brindamore. So is that Rod's kid? It's got to be, right? There's a Schaefer. Islanders for Brian. Connor Bedard. I don't know why I didn't open all the packs. $11 left in round 2. Tonight is the night, guys. I cannot break tomorrow. 10% off. Tonight's the night we're gonna make it happen. All right, here come the Ducks. Go duck yourself. Anders Lee, Black Rainbow. Vechnikov, Flashy Forwards, Canes. Joe McGee. Joe would like to rock you like a hurricane. All right, Chris says $20. It'll be top loaded. Swear it will be. No need to call names, Steve. I have feelings too. Coco, Beware, Red Rainbow. Vechnikov, Flashy Forwards. Black Rainbow, Crosby, Perfetti. $10 left, Art. Art, who's left? Remember, these are independent cases, too. They're 9-box inner cases. Then the master case is 18. But they're, I don't think there's any way I can show you. So they're separate from each other. So regardless, it does not matter what's hit in the first case. Just trust me, bro. They're separate 9-box cases. So it does not matter what's hit in this one. Which is weird how they do it. And then they use the number 9. So they got 9 in a case. 9 in the other case, and then they stack them and put those in another case too. There's Duffy. Who else could we? Somebody tag Rich Leonard. Let's get some of our hockey bros in here. Let's see what old Rich is up to. He might grab a couple. We know anybody that PCs those teams? There's Sean Bush in for Liverpool. McDavid. Leonard. Connor Bedard. Anybody know what that's called? It's different. There's a black rainbow. Easton Cowan, red. All right, GOAT, he's in. Avs are gone, right? I'm not going to tag Kurt if the Avs are gone. Mellinson. Orange slice. The black rainbows sneak up on you. There's one. All right, Joe. Bedard, flashy forwards. Celebrini. Panarin. Michkov. Panarin. Swayman. Kent. Palika. Celebrini. Crosby, black rainbow. Coco Kraken. Eloy the GOAT. Oh, here we go. Predators. Hurricanus. It's Latin for blows a lot. And stars. B. Fred. Here you go, GOAT. Somebody sent GOAT a text message to his actual cellular telephone and said, hey, Kraken's still available. It was like 3:30 in the morning his time, and he bought them. He had to send that guy a Christmas card. Orange slice, Peralt. All the next ones are going to end up getting top loaded. Gauthier, gold glitter bomb to 199. Ducks. All right, tile variation. It will get top loaded full show. Are we saying that's the tile variation? Let me grab it here. We calling that tile? Yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of. What do you think? I'll top load it anyway. Plus, it's Bedard, but. Yeah, I mean, look at the bottom. That's got a tile type appearance to it. It's just tile. It's not tile. Chris, you got me all over the place tonight, man. Holy shit, he's not even in the right year. Oh my God. Red herring. Sorry, guys. I was looking at 23 triple threads. Exit stage left even. Holy cow, Chris. Sorry, guys. Chris just wasted 10 minutes of our stream. Yeah. I better never see you out in public again, Pulaski. No. Are you really coming here? I'm going to put you on the no-fly list. Box 4. Gunsel. Schaefer Spectrum to 299. Isles. Brian Coe. Schaefer 299. So is Schaefer a big deal? I've never seen an Islanders chase player ever. Sam Dickens' son. Pedersen. Tim Washi. Rookie of the Year lock. Noah made it about him. Connor McDavid. We had a guy to just get called up to the AHL. Red Rainbow. Casa. That's a blue. Yeah, I go back through these again anyway, guys, because I always miss rainbows and stuff. And I probably over top load the hockey just to play it safe because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to top load it. Werenski, Black Rainbow. How about it? Dylan Stroman, my pain with his fingers. Capitals for new guy, Mark Marinara. Red Rainbow Auto. New guy hits. Yeah, all right. Don't threaten me with a good time. That's where we get you. We let you hit the first time, and then we just sink you. Peralt to 399. Rangers. That's for Caleb. Caleb, we used to have a bunch of Rangers people. I don't know what happened. Yeah, give them a taste. First one's free. I remember them being in the IHL. Yeah, I remember the UHL. Joe, every time we rip hockey, somebody says, I wish they'd do baseball. I wish they'd give me a direct account. Box 5 of 9. I remember when the Dominator played for Indianapolis in the early 90s. Yeah, the Turner Cup. Did you have a UTI, Goat? I think the Stanley Cup's been here to Fort Wayne before. I think it'd be cool to like do a break with the Stanley Cup next to me, or do something goofy with it. Throw a bunch of wrappers in it. Throw my brake trash in the Stanley Cup. I wouldn't desecrate it. All right, there's 6 left, guys. I need offers. You know it has to happen. No way we're walking away from 6. It's been filled with hot dogs. So it's not covered on the top. Sometimes they have a thing that they cover them with. Fensor. Goat's had a couple Fensors. They just keep coming back. Lekramaki. Nyman, Red Rainbow. Hughes, Crosby. Lord Stanley's Cup. Gunther. Demidov hitting their groove. Parikh hitting their groove. Orange. Actually, move that over here. 10% off, Noah. We did have somebody try to take 84% off, which is a record. Suzuki, blue, flashy forward. We're going to top load all the flashy forwards anyway. Robertson, Geeky. There's a Demidov. Leonard. McKinnon. Suzuki. Skerrick. Tom Skerritt. Islanders. It's the most Islanders heat I've ever seen in my breaking career. Brian Coe. I mean, I think somebody might have thought that. Friends of Goat pay double. Nyman, Black Rainbow. See, there's another one, Ovechkin. We don't know what it's called, though. Velarde. Orange Slice. This is the 99 Green Quartz. Brady Sky. That was a guess. How'd I do? Brady Sky. Total guess. Did I get it? No? Brady Sky. You're not saying anything. Okay, whatever. All right, Canucks, Brian Frederico. I didn't say Skiji. Sketchy? Ski. All right, Noah Buckcherry is taking Vegas. Box 6. Shea. Leave it to Art. Buzz Killington. Cannot take Art GPT anywhere. Shea. Yeah, this is probably the most reasonably priced hobby box in terms of hits and inserts and stuff. This is usually a favorite with our group. Thank you, Joe. So here in town, we have like a legend. His name's Guy Dupuy, spelled Guy. And we do a thing where we've got 4 legends throughout the season come and sign autographs at our booth on our cards. Let me find it here. So my wife was helping with the booth. I don't know if you guys have seen this. So every year we got 4 different players. Next year it's the 75th anniversary. This team has been around for almost 75 years. Next year will be 75. So they have cards, and you bring the cards and they have them sign them. Why is this one not signed? Someone swapped it out. We had a signed one. I think they swapped them out. Anyway, I even prepped her. I said, hey, just so you know, it's pronounced Guy. I mean, I told her 4 or 5 times. She meets him, and what do you think happened? She says, now, is it Guy? And I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, you could just hear me freaking groan. I mean, he's a super nice guy. I mean, he's super nice. He says hi to me every time now when we see him there. And I'm like... And then when me and her stepdad were giving her a hard time about it, she's like, like still convinced that maybe it's still supposed to be pronounced Guy. And I'm like, it's his freaking name. Do you think he knows? But I mean, I even prepped her, and she still said, and I'm like, Red Rainbow, Bedard. But the way I've been trained now after 12 years, like I can't show any reaction to it. And it's like I had you completely prepped for this. Sherwood. There could be like no poker face to it or anything where, I mean, I've got to be freaking totally deadpan and just be like, okay. Snuggerud. Parker Kelly. Avs. Full rainbow auto. If you're going to do an auto, make sure it's a full rainbow. Aaron Burgess. Our buddy Mojo Aaron. Yeah. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck. I mean, like 3 times. And then to have it just that maybe he's wrong. Don't worry, she does not watch this. Michael Misa, the $3.99. Me love you a long time. Sharks, Brian Coe. Yeah, that's where it was going to. That maybe he's wrong. Kako, orange slice. Raymond, $2.99 Spectrum. Wings, Eric Hayes. Da 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 da. Renzel. I still laugh about that whole thing. Misa again. Black Rainbow. No goat, not Misa horny. Talapilo. Freak. Demidov. Yeah, those cards are pretty cool. They did them up. Now I'm pissed, though, because that one's supposed to be signed in there. Yes, these other 2 are signed. Somebody swapped one out, I think. Save all that stuff. So next year's their 75th season, and they want to do something big. So we don't know what we're going to do yet. 75 years for a professional sports team is freaking nuts. All right, here comes the JETS. Pulaski. That's his consolation spot for running us through the ringer. Here's box 7 of 9 for you Star Trek fans. Three hours. I could take 30 all the way there. I'm not far off of 30. I could take 30 all the way there. A lot of times I like to go up to the 8090 toll road because I can go up there and haul ass and a little bit more distance, but I can drive faster. But pretty much 3 hours. Mark, are you going to the National at all? Are you going to the National in Chicago? End of July, beginning of August? Raymond Red. Olmark. Blue Purple Spectrum to 50. Ottawa. That's for Caleb. Caleb, how many teams did you get in this? Thank you, too. Kemmel. You can work on that with your Dremel. Okay, cool. We'll see you there. Ovechkin. I've not talked to Brody in a while. He must be too cool for us. Brody, you get a chance, DM me and let me know how you're doing. Red Rainbow. Probably staring in the mirror at himself, flexing and Konechny. Knees. Orange. Shane Wright, Black Rainbow, Jack Hughes. Perique hitting their groove auto. That's for Jeff Grandmason. Always. I don't know. That's a good question for the group. Brandon and I are going to split a hotel. Oh, I forgot, Joe. You were with us that one year. Yeah. It's never too early to plan, guys. Get your tickets now. Never too early. Wyatt. Parker Ford. Green Quartz to 99. Jets. That's for Brody TK. It's a 99 Broads. I don't want to embarrass Brandon, but he's afraid of the dark, and I've got to check for monsters and stuff. But he doesn't want to ask anybody from the group to do it. He actually pays for the hotel for me doing that. Three left. Who are they, Art? Box 8. Yeah, I like this stuff. Flames, Rangers, Lightning. The Rangers, man. Weird. Used to be the stuff. So it's Chicago this year, next year, and then Detroit, right? I love it. No flights. Anybody definitely going to Fanatics Fest? Because I've pretty much conceded that I'm out. I'm not fighting the soccer crowd. Unless I can stay with somebody. Or somebody I can crash with. I'll let you take a hit off my CPAP. Some nights I'll fill it with vodka. Robert Thomas, Red, Riley Leonard, Hudson, Celebrini, Help Butte Jets again for Brody TK, the Broadster, Antique Broad Show. When he's old, that's what they call him. Antique Broad Show. Brady Shea, because I've known all along that's what his name was. Reinhardt, 199 Glitter Bomb. That's for Mr. Rapoli. Flo Rida. Antique Broad Show. Headman, 99 Yellow Green Spectrum. That's what they call Eloy Headman. Look at the size of that boy's melon. Thompson. Hudson, Orange Slice. So I will be in Phoenix those couple days after Easter for the Tops Industry Conference, if anybody's around there. I think it's like April 6, 7, and 8. Find us something to do. Actually, I'm sure they'll have plenty for us to do. Probably kicking off Tops getting a football license. I need some supplies. Hang on. So did you get what I was saying about the MVP packs? I'll make sure everybody gets a pack, but if you have like 3 teams, you might get 1 pack. I'll just guarantee everybody 1 pack because I don't want to break up. I'd have to crack open 4 boxes. I'll kind of see how it lays out. Is that cool? We're talking about the 25-26 MVP. I just put one in your mail day. We need offers for those last 3 teams. There's the Rangers. Emart. That's Eric. What am I going to do? I can't say no to Eric. I'm sure I owe Eric money somewhere. Yeah, guys, Furtman tomorrow night. No Dak. Rips Logan at 7 with Pokemon stuff, and then Furtman at 8. He's got a couple that are close. Single digits on 2 of his Bowman draft breaks. Tell him Ben sent you. Last box, guys. We're down to 2 teams on the next one. Thank you, too. So we posted this last week, and we're going to rip a day after release day. I'll take that. And I told you guys, I joked about it last night while we were ripping Bowman Draft Baseball. It's funny, once PYT 1 fills, PYT 2 is right behind it. It never fails. right behind it. All right, last box. You guys got me watching another episode of Ed Gein with the wife tonight. I can sleep easy and not be freaked out and terrified. Forsberg, Red Rainbow, Michkov, Parikh, $3.99. Flames, Flame On for Jeff Grandmason. Brunette? No way is it Brunette. Hannafin. All right, offer in the Flame On. Matthews red. Jarvis. Brody, are you junior this year or senior? Last time I saw you, you were like 7. All right, here goes the Flames. What's up, Corey? Senior. Just super immature. All right. There it is, guys. So I'll put I'm going to put one of Furtman's Bowman drafts up for tomorrow. You guys want to deal on any of my singles? Go for it. You're not still seeing the Sheffield in the shop, right? Because it's still showing up on mine. All right, let's put one of his Bowman drafts up there. That's for tomorrow night. Yep, any of my singles, send the offer. If I don't like the offer, I will counter. How about a doubloon, Oliver Moore, Blackhawks? That's for Caleb Lindy. Hi, Caleb. Welcome back. You still see it in there? What is going on? Yeah, but anyway, send an offer on my singles there, especially with your stat closed, your shipping closed. If I don't like it, I'll counter. Yeah, I think it's just the shop here isn't updating. But when I refresh the browser, they're gone. Yeah. Well, click the Sheffield and tell me what happens. It should tell you it's gone, right? Just act like you're going to buy the Sheffield and see what it does. Red Spectrum, $3.99 for the knees. Leafs, Brendan Rabin. First time I called Brandon's name today. Ethan Frank, McDavid, Will Smith, Orange. Huh. Remind me to send a report when I'm done. Before I power down. What's up, Steve? Steve 383. There's that doubloon. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 autos out of 9 boxes. Anybody know the average or what we're supposed to? Eight out of 9. It's not one per box. Collect 1 autograph or doubloon card per box. So there you go. Yep. Tulaski got something right. Anybody want a Mantle auto or a 68 Mantle? PYT2. Updating the notes. Poor Chris. Yeah, I would love to get direct from Upper Deck. Because it wouldn't just be hockey, it'd be the other stuff too. I mean, not necessarily Goodwin champions and stuff, but the golf stuff would be cool. And their Marvel and stuff. I mean, I don't even know what they have going on now, but they're pretty stingy on what they let people do. Brody, you talked to Keller. I wonder, he probably has an Upper Deck deal since he's got a brick and mortar. Yeah. I mean, even as a kid, I spent a ton of my own money on that first Upper Deck hockey set. I love that set. That was my introduction into hockey cards. And my friends who already collected, had all that stuff from the 80s. My one friend liked the Islanders. My one friend was a Red Wings fan. Another was a Pens fan. My LCS has a Gretzky rookie, but they've got the whole set. They want $2,000 for the whole set. If I bought it, it would just sit here. No, you got to be brick and mortar. They've got a ton of rules. The win today was tracking down Steve Thompson. Look at that, Scooney's back. Mark Mozzarella's got the Sharks. Then remember what I said, I'm going to make sure everybody gets at least one MVP pack. Will it change your life? No, but you'll be like, oh, cool. It's better than nothing, which is what some breakers give you. I'd rather you just say thank you and let me do my job. Box 1. Yeah. Who's going to do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? The best is from Mars Attacks. When he's telling that general or whatever, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I've used that meme a couple times. Your gift. Box 1, here we go. Red Rainbow. Malkin. Green Quartz to 99 Penguins. Raymond Doria. Welcome back, Ray. Ray's going back to Walbrook with Charlie Babbitt. Weisblatt. Matichuk. Koivunen. Orange Slice. Pasternak. Flashy. Flash. Defender of the Universe. Dun, 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 dun. Slavin. Black Rainbow. Orange or Red Rainbow. Ovechkin. Peralt. Blue. He needed the money. Rantanen. Demidov. Tulaski's tracking my Demidovs. Protests. Have you had your protest check this month? Riley Duran, Bruins. That's for Steve Thompson Twins. All right, I got to go tell her something real quick. She just messaged me after this box. I got to run right upstairs. Hang on. That's important. She just sent me a text. I can't text back. It'll. Makar. Another Demidov. Boldy to $3.99. Wild's been quiet this whole time. That's for Corey. Corey's been loud AF. All right, you guys need a subject to talk about? What do you want to discuss? Pros and cons of smoking your own meat. And post your favorite recipe. I'll be right back. All right, sorry. You guys should have kept going. I would have just fast forwarded and caught up. So nothing, no French poems, no meat tips. What'd you guys even do? She's ready to turn the heat off because she thought we were leaking carbon monoxide. I'm like, no. They tested. There's nothing coming out. I told her, I said, I got 60 people watching me rip hockey. I cannot be up here talking to you. Give me a kiss. Good night. I'm like, no. Gross. And I said it like Napoleon Dynamite. Gross. And went into a work-related story. I'm like, do you get what's going on? These people are like clanging their tin cups against their screen, wanting hockey content. Can't sit here and listen to your story. It's like Seinfeld when they're not paying attention to Lane. I'd tell the waiter to take it back. Mitchkov, Flyers. To 35, Blue Line Auto. Philadelphia, that is for Scooney. That's for the Scoon Man. Scoon Man! Feel the auto in my hand. Scoon Man. All my friends are in this break. Warren Fagel. Orange slice. Barkov. Red Spectrum, $3.99. Panthers. That's for Mark Klitsch. Mark got stuck virtually babysitting Brody tonight. Carol. Dustin Hungry Like the Wolf, Red Rainbow. Mitchkov. Blue Spectrum, 50. Flyers. Flyers are hot. Zeev Beam. Wild. For Corey. Oh, hey, Dagger's here. Sweet, said nobody ever. Monahan. Lekramaki. Marchenko. Crosby. Green Blue. Hitting their groove. Perique. Blue. You know what? I'm not really a fan of Bowman Draft. I'm not prospecty. They don't do a whole lot for me. A lot of those guys are failures. Give Noah some kind of dumb answer. So you don't have me muted. Box 3. So Noah, context clues. This is box 3. Have you seen me rip at least 3 boxes already? So it would tell you these are the second 9. But you would know that because you've got me muted. Do you have it visually muted? Are you just watching a black screen so you can safely drive? What's this guy's deal? Are you riding with Chris Tulaski? I doubt it's been 12 hours straight. Nobody can do that. Without stopping, make up your mind. Well, if you stop, that's not even a big deal. This is PYT2, if that's what you're asking me. Were you drinking the whole time? To be fair, he was driving a Power Wheels around his addition with a little snowplow hooked onto it. He cut the two sides off a cardboard box and bungee strapped it to the front of the Power Wheels. Was charging people like $30 a driveway. Dick and Son. Celebrini. Wyatt hitting their groove. I'd like to hit your groove. Robertson. Yeah, 12 hours straight. I have to report you now. Yeah. Aren't you supposed to check in or something? Red Rainbow. Yeah, I don't think you can drive like that. I've seen Final Destination. Heiskanen. Bishel. Orange. Misa soup. Yeah, I'm going to need your information, trucker. Ryan Suzuki, Hurricanes. Joe McGee. Yeah, I'm going to need your info. It was a little model railroad. He had the little blue and white striped hat on. Yeah, you're supposed to like mandatory stops. They check your logbook or whatever. I mean, I'm not a trucker, but I've seen BJ and the Bear and all the Smokey and the Bandit movies. This is Blue Spectrum to 50. That's Matt Melton, Anon the Mouse, to 50. Oliver Moore, Orange Slice. Gunther, 199. I've also seen both Cannonball runs, so don't try to lie to me. You know, my wife's never seen Cannonball Run. I'm like, are you serious? That thing is a freaking classic. It is packed with legends. It's even got a younger Jackie Chan before he was famous here. Box 4. Never seen it. All right, where's Noah? I think we got him pulled over. It is. Driving down the road, trying to loosen my load. Got 7 repacks on my line. 1 is a heater, 2 are a banger. 1 I got for being online. Where did you drive to? You can drive across the whole country in 12 hours. So did you just turn around and come back? Hate the Eagles. Alabama. You know, you could make it from Florida to frickin' Oregon in 12 hours. Matichuk. Yeah, Ford, Chevy, it don't matter. Pasternak. Ford the River. What the hell? Oregon Trail. Robert Thomas. Raymond, blue purple. Kadri. Anders Lee, Islanders. Brian Coe. This is the biggest night in Islanders history. I think that's 3 autos for Islanders. 2 breaks. Yeah, don't be dysentery. $12. 12 hours nonstop. Did you like rotate with a travel buddy? Bedard, Glitter Bomb 199 Blackhawks for Caleb. Suzuki. Glitter Bomb 199 Ryan Green Blackhawks. I drove from Fort Wayne to frickin' New York in was weird. I got there in 10 hours. It took 11 hours to come back for some reason, but oh my God. I was the only one that drove. I was ready to kill somebody. We were supposed to take turns, and my ex at the time decided she was out on the driving. Hey, you're supposed to fill up a bunch of gas cans and strap them to the top. Do it on the fly, hot swap out the gas. Box 5 of 9. Did you do the sad astronaut diaper thing so you don't have to stop? I will tell you, there was a trip I made overnight where I came back from Dayton, and getting close to home on the highway, I lost a little chunk of time where I'm like, whoa, I got to stop and find some caffeine or something. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm missing a little block of time. That's some scary stuff. You start smacking your face and you got the window down and stuff. Yeah. Shesterkin, Will Smith, Snuggerud, Eklund, Hughes, Bedard, Flashy Blue, Dostal, yeah, if I'm not the driver, I struggle to stay awake. Jeff's back to Grinch all our hits from us. 16-bit Ryan Leonard, Capitals. That's for Phil Moore. 16-bit. What's up, Stru? When'd you sneak in here? Super short print. 1 in 720 packs. Sweet. That's for Phil Moore. Yeah, it's 16-bit. Reichel. Blackhawks. Blackhawk down for Caleb. I see what you did there, Caleb. Coronado, Laffy, Knees, Orange Spectrum, $2.99. Leafs, Monthak, Richard Sabanya. I could try to get some more of this and do randoms if you guys wanted to keep the price down. Do some smaller, maybe like a 3-box random. This is box 6 of 9. I don't know that we'd necessarily want to do another PYT. We'll probably PYT'd it out. All right, so tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Nodak Rips Pokemon. 8 o'clock, Furtman. Mana Furt. Sunday, 6 o'clock, Three Rivers Trading Cards, which is Leith, for Soccer Sunday, assuming we can close the 25-26 Topps UCC flagship PYT case, which is probably down about 15 now. And I think Zebra will be back at 8 o'clock Sunday. Got to get that soccer closed, though. Then Monday we'll be back to Monday Madness. I don't know what I'm doing next week. I don't have any wax, and I don't think there's any new releases. I don't know what the hell's even out next week. I might just go on and do singles. I don't know. Or I might just say screw it. Demidov. Blue Line 35. Coil. Rangers. Emart. What's up, Neil? Fantilli. Lace. Jack Williams, McDavid. I suppose maybe I could work on my tax stuff, which sounds boring as hell. Remember, there's no mail Monday. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what we're doing. So nothing to go out Monday. Dvorsky. Maybe I'll go to lunch with Dagger. Fantilli. Nylander. He's actually on a milk carton here and a couple of billboards in the Fort Wayne area. Nobody's seen him for a while. Barkov. Bedard. Callahan, Bruins. That's for Steve Thompson. Steve, think if I wouldn't have sent you that DM. I messaged Steve today. I'm like, Bruins, Steve, both breaks. What's up, MRM? I also covered for Steve when he hit that kid or that old man at the National in Atlantic City. Green Quartz, Ekholm to 99. Backed over that guy in his truck. That's why none of us can ever go back to Atlantic City. Yeah, smoked him. It was like stepping on the side of an orange and having it split and having the insides pop out of the frickin' peel when the corner of his truck tire smashed the guy's wheelchair and shot the guy out of the chair across the parking lot. Box 7. Then Steve laughed and smacked me in the arm and was like, "Did you see that?" And it was rolling. Yeah, Atlantic City. We can never go back. None of us. Now, like, if they came out and said, hey, Nationals Atlantic City next year, I don't think I'd go. I mean, I know it's in Chicago, but I'm just saying, I don't think I'd go. I caught a break this last one, and my buddy and his fiance drove because they were going to go to Atlantic City and do regular Atlantic City stuff, and I just went with them, but yeah. I'm not going back. I don't think I'd almost bet money it'll never come back there. So many people threw a fit. I'd almost bet you money it never comes back. Yeah, I'm about there with you, Jeff. Quinn Hughes, $199. Dickinson, I actually don't mind Cleveland. That whole downtown traffic thing is a freaking train wreck. Where it's like 6 streets, but it all ties in a knot like the Bugs Bunny cartoon when they tie up the traffic in the center of it. I don't think that's fun. To Brinket. Goat, what if I came out there extreme West Coast and I hung out with you? Chris Letang pens. This is for Raymond Doria again. You guys still have that Space Needle thing? You know what? I didn't think the IX Center in Cleveland was that great either. Stankoven. Forsberg, $299. Really? You think they always do the Midwest because it's like logistically it's in the center? You know, if they were like, hey, it's in Chicago every year, I don't think I'd say anything. SeaTac. I used to play that on Atari when I was a kid. Box 8. Yeah. You guys can't even fix your stupid bell. How you gonna have a card show? What about Hawaii? Can you imagine? What about Vegas? God, we'd all lose our asses. Yeah. Let's go to Vegas. I'm down. Box 8 and 9. Watch out, Goat. These guys remember everything. Be careful. Demidov, Lev Shanov, Red Spectrum 399. Blackhawks continue to hit. Somebody wrote that down, I promise you. Matthew Wood, if he could. Preds. That's for Colt. I'd go to Boston one time, just because I've never been there before. First time I can't tell if they're saying khakis or cockies. I think I'm done. Or they call a shopping cart a carriage. I think I'm out. Snuggerud. Yeah, I'd go to Fenway once. So I was messing around with AI and to see about the logistics of the. You ever heard of like the 30 ballparks in 30 days thing? What it would take to hit all 30 ballparks. There's a hack too. There's a cheater version where you see all 30 teams in 30 days. That's kind of the freaking. That's kind of cheating, but there's 30 ballparks and then there's seeing 30 teams in 30 days. That's the $2.99. Stars have been quiet. That's for Brian Fred. Just to see, but I guess it's a thing and people do it. Yeah, but that's the old parquet floor. They tore it up. You know, it's not even made out of parquet. Yeah, they tore that up. I think at one point you could buy a piece of it. I'd like to meet Samuel Adams. I think that would be cool. Jesus, goat. Stop, man. I got to sell cards to these people. The opinions of Eloy do not reflect those of Midwest Box Breaks. Remember, guys, I don't even really know him. Box 9. But anyway, I think that'd be cool as hell. Hit all 30 parks. Like within, I don't know, doing that in a month. I mean, it'd have to map out perfect. The all 30 teams, like I said, seems like it cheapens it a little bit. Yeah. You're one glitch away from getting hosed. You got to try to get into Minnesota the one day out of the month when it's not going crazy. Or California is not on fire. Yeah, you'd have to, I mean, I think the 30 and 30 is going to be stressful because, I mean, you really got to haul ass. Yeah, 30 in a season, I think you pull off no problem. I mean, I could probably do it and still break. Yeah, you'd find a way to knock out the goofball ones in a way that's convenient. What if you could do all the baseball and all the football in the same season? Get somebody to sponsor you. Or get somebody to like fund it. Hell, I think at some point you'd get them to give you free tickets. I don't think you'd pay for your freaking tickets. Have somebody load you up with a gas card. put like some bets behind it, like how many miles driven and total points scored or total runs scored. I mean, you'd have to be, I mean, I technically don't have, well, I mean, I do have a job, but I don't know that I could even get away with it. There's a Beam Blue. Do nothing but see ball games the whole year. Unless, like, for the baseball one, you say, hey, 45 days, nothing but ball games. Nikishin, 199 Glitter Bomb Hurricanes. If one of you guys has a rich friend, I'll be the travel buddy. We'll go do it. I don't want them trying anything on me, though. Jimmy Snoogarood, unless they're paying for dinners, too. Blues. That's for Brandon Rabin. They're paying for dinners. Whatever happens in every city stays there. And I'll just tell my wife it was for business. Yeah, Joe, like 10 of us could go. We get shirts for it and everything. I bet you could use AI to map it out. We get some sponsors. Make our own little jerseys and get sponsors on them like NASCAR or something. Hey, BCW, you want to help bankroll us? We break during the whole trip. We stream it and stuff. Holy cow, this might be a thing. Give this to Art. Art will have an answer for us by noon tomorrow. You'd be like, hey, we got a problem. Like, what the hell are you talking about, Art? Well, you can't make it from Denver to Texas in one day or something. Let's go. Let's get 10 of us. We'll rent one of those Sprinter van things. Or if somebody works at a dealership, just tell them we're taking it for a test drive. Then we're like, hey, we changed our mind. My wife said no. This doesn't, I don't know why I top loaded those. All right, so we got our 8 autos and our doubloon. All right, someone map it out. God, she'd be pissed. Hey, babe, I'm going to be gone 5 weeks. Guys, that's it. I'm going to crash. I can still go to the gym in the morning. If I get up there early enough, I can still have her bitch at me about something that I don't know I did. Brody, don't listen to any of that. One day you'll be as happy as me. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, somebody start mapping this trip out. Let's get maybe like 8 of us. And we're going to need some big plastic jugs to piss in and a system. And I'm going to need to see your driving records. The MBB MLB Gauntlet. I'll find us some sponsors. Marcus Lemonis talks to me. I'll see if he'll sponsor Bed Bath & Beyond. We'll sleep in people's bathtubs. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Hockey out.